alive. Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Perfect. Hello everyone. I don't know why I said that like I was on the phone. Let me ring Syd and we'll commence this virtual video if she answers. I'm excited for this one. Hello. Yes. It is the 28th of April 2020 and we're still in lockdown.
I remember when I thought, nah, we won't be in lockdown for Elle's birthday. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. We're back with another virtual video and we're getting a bit used to it. We're getting a bit comfortable with it.
Guys, I said on the vlog when we vlogged the other week, which by the way is coming. That'll be the next video. It's like a summary of what we've been up to over the last week or so. I said, I'm really used to virtual videos. I kind of like them.
Yeah, I do.
And I said, I don't know if I'll be a little bit upset. I want her to bits, but I don't know if I'll be a bit upset to start filming normally with her again.
Bit rude. Today's video is something that we've been banging on about making for weeks now, and no better time to do it than in lockdown because I've been doing this a lot recently, and also I've heard a lot of you guys saying that you wanted to start this, and you have started this, and Molly has just recently started doing this, and that is scrapbooking.
We are people who like to cherish moments.
We're hoarders of photos. I've
literally got thousands of photos sitting around me. There will be scrapbook, a chest of drawers in the house on a moulder, and then just a photo box.
So like, if you don't want the scrapbooks, go through the boxes.
Yeah, it's funny because the other day I was looking through like photo albums that my mum and dad have, and I was like, you kind of like, it's similar, but scrapbooking I feel like is your own like, your own take on it.
Ella's actually going to be baking
and I'm going to be
sitting here scrapbooking, but we are going to start off by showing you some of the scrapbooks we have. So we started back in...
What year was when we were 16?
2013.
2013 leavers. And actually, I'd like to just...
sit here and say...
Take some credit.
I did come up with this. So it was Elle's 16th where I sat at home and I was like, what do I get my best friend for her birthday? So I made her a scrapbook.
Myself and our friend Summer at the time thought we would make a scrapbook, kind of like a memory book. We didn't really know what the vibe was. Neither of us had one. I just said, I feel like Elle will love this. She's very into capturing moments and...
Look at us.
I put my heart and soul into this book. Yeah, this started way back. So Elle started a lot earlier than mine do.
I carried on doing this and I just found it like so therapeutic. This book finishes like as we started YouTube really. So it goes on for a few years, and yeah, I just kind of fell in love with it as like a hobby. And then for your birthday, the 20th?
Yeah, 20th. My 20th.
I got Syd one in return because she didn't have one, and I feel like it's something that...
She always said, make a scrapbook, and I was like, it's kind of not the same starting your own.
Yeah.
But it so is. It so is. It was one of them things. I was super busy at the time. I think I was in uni when you made me this.
I got it. I loved it. She done like the first 10 pages for me, kind of like what I did for Elle's book.
It was one of them things that I just never got round to. I've always collected everything. I was saying this on my stories recently, that I have all these boxes, which by the way, little tips and tricks as we go along, I'll tell you. Random little box, just stash everything. I've got concert tickets in here that go back years. So now I'm kind of backtracking, which you'll see through this video.
If you guys are only just starting it now, do like highlights from the last few years, but don't worry about like trying to get it all, because it's more about like what you, obviously we've got like so much to come, hopefully. Weddings, babies. It's gonna be so nice to look back, but I've currently got 3 books.
You will see 2 kind of different versions. Elle's obviously very in depth with hers.
Mine is really...
I had too much time on my hands.
Mine's kind of skimmed the surface. I've got the one that Elle got. I've got 3. I've got one that's ready in a packet, which a lot of people are saying, can you give us places to go buy scrapbooks, which we will talk about throughout. I've got a book that is kind of continuing on from when I was 20. I've got a book which my boyfriend got me last year, and I might show little bits of that, but that is another scrapbook which is kind of just dedicated to us two. So that is another little present idea. If you want.
Cute.
It's such a nice present idea.
I did see a tweet the other day and it was like, don't buy your boyfriend a scrapbook, they don't want it.
No!
Boys don't so much like, I don't think they sit and reminisce like girls.
It's not as like affectionate as girls, but I think obviously if your boyfriend's that into you, he's not going to not like it, he just might not sit there and do it.
Yeah, but kind of maybe drop hints to your boyfriend. Like, I didn't have to drop hints to my boyfriend. I don't know if Elle did to him, but got me a scrapbook. I was literally like, I will show you in a bit, but I was like, oh my god, perfect.
It's so thoughtful, like.
Not all about materialistic things. Like, obviously it's nice to have some certain things, but I think it's like there's nothing more important than remembering.
Jade Pierce actually posted the other day, like, the best cards are the handmade ones.
100%. And this is one of my favourite presents.
This will start off by
flicking through, and then you're going to carry on doing it, and I'm actually going to make some cookies.
So if you're here for the cookies, cute. If you're here for the scrapbooks, cute. If you're here for both, cute. Some things in these books have changed, but I think it's nice to look back. Some people are them people that they get pictures and rip them up when things change. I'd rather say to my kids, like, Mummy had 3 boyfriends.
Life is about experience, you know?
Things change, people change.
Like I said, it starts at like 16, and there's a lot of like school ones. You need to catch up on prom.
Oh my god, I've got a whole page that I just missed the prom.
Like, yeah, but little things like having things that flap around and 3D things, I think, is what makes it. I've still got like a random page with nothing on it as well. But it's the imperfections that make it. This page is when we started doing some merchandise, and we went to Manchester for the first time. Also, just little things like this. I went to my cousin's wedding, and we got given little tissues, and I kept it. It's just holding things until you want to put them in a place. So yeah, this book ends with our YouTube, and I'm pretty sure the last page says that we got 50k subscribers, which is crazy.
So we both wrote a little message in the start of our scrapbooks, which you don't have to do, and but it's nice to kind of state in that message like where you're at that time. So Elle actually said in this that we just started YouTube. As I'm writing this, we have just started YouTube. We have 5,000 subscribers. And I'm so proud of us. Thank you for inspiring and pushing me to do it. I know we're going to slay the world. I'm so excited to do it together. If you're doing it for your boyfriend, your partner, you kind of be like, as I'm making this, we've got a baby on the way. Mine starts a little bit different because Elle made it, and I guess maybe she wanted to make it a little bit different to how I done hers. But she kind of went to when I was born. Mine's more like a photo album, which is nice. There's so many different ways you can do it. And we both had this little thing where there's the odd picture that we'll do, like sparkly borders. It just adds a little bit of like depth into the photos. So this starts off with baby Sydney May, and then there's some pictures like with my mum and my granddad, and then it kind of then jumps to when at that time we was at, I guess. This is when we was at festivals. Having Polaroids, guys, makes it.
But if you don't have a Polaroid, you can get them printed on like paper that makes it look like they're on them.
There's so many websites. So we use FREEPRINTS. We'll put information in the description box, not an ad by the way, but you get like 50 free prints a month, and then you can just pay for delivery. And also to add on more than 50 prints is like 5p a print, so you never spend more than like a tenner on like hundreds and hundreds of pictures. I do have the odd page where I had pictures. So this is pictures from Elle's 18th, and I was like, oh damn it kind of slots into this time frame. So basically if you just rip out one of the pages, then you can get some ribbon and kind of feed it through. So don't worry if you do miss certain stages of your life or whatever. This is all kind of the stuff that Elle done. Sticking concert tickets on top.
Yeah, tickets, wristbands and stuff I've got.
So this page is quite cool. You don't have to do this. So basically, like I said, I backtracked and I was a bit overwhelmed with the amount of... So I'm really good at holding stuff, but I've got no organisation to it. Oh my god, I went to about 400 concerts in 2 years. So I basically just made like a double spread of concert tickets. And I think it looks quite cool. Obviously have like a back and a front, so I didn't want to stick them fully down, so they're all kind of flappy. And yeah, just to look through these, and the memory's just flooding looking at these on their own. Just stuck random things to remind me that I've got to do them pages. I use a lot of sellotape. I like sellotape for some reason. I think it makes it look a bit like rustic.
You can get, we have like the glittery tape as well.
Yeah.
You can get like different colour tape.
Having like these pens are so good because they show up on, they're called, they're paint pens.
On black pages, silver and gold look really nice. Obviously you can get white pages and write in different colours, but there is something a bit more scrapbooky about that, isn't there? This is the start of my second book, and I've just put the year that it starts. And there's a little example. This is our driving instructor, Glenn, who last year really sadly passed away, but we have that to remember him. 2018, our 21st.
Best party ever. Whoop, whoop.
And you can see I've mounted the infamous picture of us on the flower wall on some glitter. Actually got a lot better in this book. As it goes on, the creativeness came out a little bit more.
Yeah, as you go along, you'll realise the techniques that you like to use.
Yeah.
So recently we actually went to Hobbycraft, and this was really recently, so this stuff will all still be in stock. I know it's really hard with lockdown at the moment, but just type in this stuff on Amazon. They'll probably do it Amazon Prime. I've got this glitter book, and basically it's just pages and pages of colourful glitter. You can literally stick it down or cut yourself out, stick it down and then cut out the board around it. I've got colourful like holographic pages, just plain colour.
I've even, like when I had too much time on my hands, cut out words in glitter. Like, that is a little bit sad little life, but the effect that it has.
Putting tickets down just make, I love seeing boarding passes, tickets. Found a little token. I remember when this is from actually. I went to watch my uncle run the marathon a couple of years ago in Brighton, and we was on the slot machines. So I've got this little token.
You know, the thing is, you look at it and you know exactly what it's from.
This little token from LA.
The first time we went, it's so random. We were on Santa Monica
Pier.
Remember, it's clear as day.
Like, it was just this random little fortune telling machine, and it gave you a little ticket, and yeah, I just was like, that's cute. When we go to events, I keep the little name tags and stuff that we get given. Anything that's not too heavy and big, I just know that it will slot right in. I'll just show you these last couple pages, and then I'm just going to start baking, because otherwise this video is going to be 3 hours. So one of my favorites, Miami last year, with the Polaroids, and just even like the picture of the bathroom, just remembering it. And then it goes on to here, Syd and Molly hungover.
Happens to the best of us.
These pages, I could actually cry. This is the Bahamas, a trip I will never forget, and it took me quite a long time to get so many pictures on one page, but one thing that I do as well is print a lot of stuff quite small, because you can just kind of layer it on top of each other.
Or just cutting stuff out, cutting sections of photos out.
Got a hotel room card. I've even got the little wristband that we had to wear in the all-inclusive that was in the middle. It's actually fallen out. I need to stick it back in.
Right, I am going to bring you down slightly just so you can see what I'm doing. I am backtracking. So my book kind of stops mid 2018 when we went to LA, and luckily I have about 4,000 pictures from our first trip to LA, so that's what I'm going to start doing now. The beauty of scrapbooks is having your own spin on it, so don't sit there trying to like well, you can screenshot in this video thinking, oh my god, it's got to be like they've done it.
Go with the flow.
I was even showing Syd this earlier. I messed up a page on Joel's 18th, like the glitter round.
I think it kind of looks cool, you know.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'll redo it, and then, you know, I kind of got over it, and I actually remember the exact moment that I saw it and was like, huh, yeah, it just adds another memory, really. I've just got a random cookie recipe offline, by the way, guys. I'm gonna drop some off to Syd's doorstep because my mum's gonna shout at me for making more.
Oh my god, I actually can't wait. I'm so glad you're making more. So this is the amount of pictures I've got from one trip to LA. So obviously I'm not going to put all of these in the scrapbook, otherwise it will take up the rest of the book. I'm going to flick through and see what ones make the cut. I missed my graduation when I went to LA, so we took my own graduation pic. So obviously I want that in there. Well, to be fair, it's going to be hard to narrow it down. I think my technique is kind of the ones that you want to keep full size, stick down first. You'll just end up like layering them, and then I might cut round that picture of me and Mal. Then I might let our bodies like overlap the corner of the main pic, so then that's when it starts to give it like depth.
Yeah, try and have like no gaps, I would say.
One of the questions on here is, what do you stick your pictures down with? I have clear tape at the moment. I've got Pritt sticks and stuff. Then I do have glitter tape. All of this stuff we have got from Hobbycraft, but you can literally type in glitter tape on Amazon, like I said. I've got like stick-on letters, which are like 3D. They're really cool, so I'll grab an L and an A out of there.
I like to write little comments, like little quotes we say, or just something that we said that was funny that day, or people's names that I might forget when I'm older.
Made them really moist, my love.
Basically, we got sent a hotel chocolate advent calendar, and I like decanted them all, and I found all of the packets not that long ago, and I was like, I'm gonna just chop those all up. So also got these from a little Valentine's PR, this from a Christmas PR.
We've just been doing this page for like 2 minutes, and this is already what I've done, and it just shows by having like the odd little supplies. LA, baby. So that's where we stayed, just for memories. And then me and Elle doing the LA sign. You want to see my love?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Guys, you will never regret making a scrapbook.
Let us know if you do make them as well, because I'd love that like this would inspire people to do it.
Oh yeah, literally. Send us your pictures if you are doing them.
This is what the dough is looking like. Wow. Chop up some chocolate.
Sounds like you was going to say, I'm going to chop up some onions. It just hits different when you're putting memories down of like a really good time. If you're feeling a little bit down, maybe just do this and only print out good memories. Kind of almost done, so that just shows you how quick you can get for a scrapbook. But to bring it to life, I've obviously got this little ticket that Elle said that she had too, and it just adds a little bit of that, something other than pictures, makes it really cute. And I'm just going to stick down the edge because you can actually read on the back the fortune that I got told. So if I ever want to look back and read it.
There's so many things that I would have forgotten if I didn't document it.
I will give you a glance of my one that my boyfriend got me just because it's really cute, but I don't think I'm gonna show inside just because it's quite personal. This is the book, and it just says like our love story. I've just started filling it with memories that are just for us two.
I can tell that he just doesn't really get. He's like, oh, you put
A lot more in than I thought, and I'm like, yeah, because I'm a girl.
from another website, by the way. This is from, oh my god, that looks dreamy.
And like, this is printed on. Our scrapbooks don't, they're just from like Hobbycraft, or I think you can even get scrapbooks in like, can you get like scrapbooks in Sainsbury's and stuff?
Google's amazing. Go on Google, type in make my own scrapbook, and you might even be able to do some of it online, like make my life mouth water, can you not?
I can't lie to you, it's absolutely unbelievable.
Elle, can you drop that off now? I'm going my glitter tape around some edges just to make it a little bit more fancy. Wow, this page looks unreal. Literally, that took me, what, 10 minutes?
Oh my god, I love it.
I started with 2 flat ones. The rest I've kind of cut out and stuck round. There's a little bit of the boarding pass. And then I've gone round with the glitter tape. And how fun and fresh is that?
Fun and fresh.
I'm gonna do a couple more pages, and Elle's gonna wait for the cookies to cook, bake, whatever.
And then we're
Bake. See you in a minute.
We're back!
Funny story.
Got a whole tray on the floor.
No, you didn't. So basically, we came off FaceTime for a bit. She was like, the cookies are gonna bake, and I was like, I'm gonna go grab some food.
You dropped the tray of cookies?
Yes. Let me show you. They look unbelievable. They look like Millie's cookies. These are the ones I dropped, and I'll just keep them here and maybe like chop them up for cookie dough or whatever. And then these are the other ones, and there's 2 more in the oven.
Oh my god, they look so good.
This is a broken one.
Eat or what?
Yeah. Oh my god. Mmm. They're chewy, moist.
Wow.
Crunch.
Wow.
Good. Munch away.
So since Elle's been baking, I've done 2 more pages, and I tried to do them both slightly different. So this one shows that I graduated in LA technically. Here's when we got tattoos there. And then this one's more of like how you'd have a photo album, I guess. So there's not really any room for any writing, and I've literally just done like picture, 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 and then one like cut out the bottom. So it depends what style you want to go for. Mix it up. I like to mix it up. And that is, in a nutshell, how we do our scrapbooks.
But yeah, I'm currently on part 3, halfway through the book. We're gonna have a whole double page spread on coronavirus.
And it's just gonna be screenshots from our FaceTime like.
I've got your cookies wrapped up and ready to go.
I love that. I've got nothing to give you.
Anyway, I guess that's the end of the video.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed. That was just a nice little chill. Come cook with us / scrapbook with us.
Scrapbook and cook.
Scrapbook and cookies.
Scrapbook and cookie. Cookie scrapbooky. We are really getting the chance to experiment with videos now, because these are videos that probably we'd want to do, but we wouldn't be sure if you guys would be liking it.
And we don't have a choice, so.
Get what you're given. Send us pictures if you do them. This video, a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. We're getting close to 250,000 subscribers. That's 250,000 people, guys. Please spread the love.
We love you.
Crazy. We love you.
We'll see you in our next video.
Stay safe. Bye.